But let's get this right. You are born and brought up in the UK. Why do you decide that you should come back to Africa?
Listen, the UK is not for us. It's not for us at all. You know, so I was born and bred there. So you would think that I'm very much accepted there 100% because I'm a citizen there, I'm born there, I resided there. I should be saying to you, it was a great experience, but it wasn't. And it never will be, because the people that run the UK will never accept us Africans as part of that corner of the world. Remember, they call themselves the British Empire.
Sure, sure.
But we all know how that empire was formed. You know, they went around the world raping and pillaging and colonizing and doing all manner of things to other people. Not just the Africans, but the Indians, the Chinese, anybody else that you can think of. So they have a nature that they think they're superior to other people, particularly the Africans. So this is why we had the history that we had with the empire, the so-called empire. But I'm not even going to give them that respect to call them an empire, because the way their empire was got is different to how our empires were formed. Yeah, they stole theirs, we formed ours naturally. So, you know, when we talk about the Mali, the Zimbabwe, the Songhai Empire, that was just African history naturally. I've never heard of a story where the African has left the continent, gone somewhere else, subjugated people to inhumane treatment, taken over their land, stole their resources. I've never heard of that. In all the history that I've read, I've never heard of that. You know why? Because it never happened.
You said you were born and brought up there, but you are not part of them, and you will never be a part. What will you say to the argument that they have now realized that they have gone through some historical blunder, and now they're trying to rectify that? Can you not now still be fitted into the society?
Where are they rectifying it? I haven't seen it. I've not seen it. Look, I've been around since the mid-60s. My parents were around even before then. My parents went to the UK in 1960. There were signs on the doors of people where you went to rent. No blacks, no Irish, no dogs. Yes? This is what they were saying to people.
It's too serious. No dogs.
That's what they were saying.
So they're equating you to dogs?
With dogs. So this is in the 60s. So I came along in the mid-60s. I faced the same thing at school. You wog, you coon, where's your tail? You come from the jungle, go back to Africa. My children came along in the 80s, and they still got the same message. It's not going to change. It's the same thing. You know what? It may have changed slightly. It's more stealth now. Sometimes it's like, oh, did that really just happen? Because they've changed the way they say things now. So they may not say, where's your tail? You know, go back to Africa in so many words. But they will ask you other questions like, I'll give you an example. I've always been asked, where are you from? So I'd say, oh, I'm from London. No, but where are you originally from? So you see the narrative. I'm saying I'm from London, so that means I'm from the UK. But they're saying, no, you're not from the UK. Where are your people originally from? So that tells me we don't accept you here as an English person.
So there's no black Englishman?
Well, people call themselves Black British, but you are not. Because they will always do things to remind you that you are not part of their system, whether it be in the school system, which is very white, the curriculum, the workplace is very discriminatory, the court system, the police, every facet of institutional policies and practices in the UK is against the African person. And when I say the African, I'm encompassing all people who have skin color like me.